Hi everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm Lynn with Plasma Energy Solution, and this is our daughter Steph.
Hello.
And Steph has come here to be my sidekick and help me with videos.
Making some videos.
Yes, so we've had a pretty good time. We've been doing this for quite a few videos.
Yeah, it's fun.
All right. And so today what we'd like to talk to you about is one of our very newest energies called Be Brave.
So talk about why you formulated this and what it's about.
Well, Be Brave is a combination of things that I'll go over in a minute, but I wanted to do that. It was Father's Day month, and I was thinking about, what are we going to have this month and everything, and especially thinking about Dr. Paul, because I would describe him as somebody who knew how to be brave, but it wasn't a conscious effort on his part. It's just who he was. So when we got married, he went back to college. I had just graduated from college. He went back to college, and he had been 2 years in college and then in the military and some other things. So now he was doing a startup again. And he left a really secure job on the railroad, and it was a very well-paying job, and a job that you'd look today and say, well, that job had a lot of benefits and everything else. And he said, nope, I want to be my own boss, and this is what I'm going to do. Well, I would have to say he had to be brave from the sense that he had to get in there and bring up grades from his first 2 years of college, when he really had quite a wonderful time. And he did it. I mean, he said, okay, I've got to put more in here. He took 21 hours of chemistry one semester, and he got all A's in it. So it was just, this is what I'm going to do. And there was not any backing down from anything. When he graduated from veterinary school, there he went again. It was like, well, I'm not going to work for someone. I've already done that. Why would I do that? Why would I do that again? So here he is with a wife. Stephanie's our oldest. Gosh, I think you were 3. Anthony was 1, and Luke was about to arrive. So the same month he opened a practice, Luke arrived. And so there he is with 3 little kids and a wife and a new practice and everything else. And it was just like, here we go.
It wasn't chaotic at all.
Oh, no, not at all.
One thing I will say about Dr. Paul, my father, is that risk assessment wasn't really a thing with him. If I would say the riskier, then the more pulled in that direction he was going to be.
Exactly.
He was not afraid.
Right. And so over the years, he developed, I believe, 12 different practices. And when he quit practice, it was because of kidney failure as a result of type 1 diabetes. And he was on home hemodialysis for 6 years, hemodialysis for a total of 8 years. And
most people don't even survive that long.
Right.
Dialysis. Period.
Statistically, it's about 5 years. And I think a lot of those statistics have to do with facing up to where you are, handling it with bravery, and the emotional stamina that it takes.
Just doing what you need to do.
Doing what you need to do. So he did get a kidney transplant along the way, and he was still dealing with type 1 diabetes, so that was always a big issue. And yet, in his mid-70s, he's in the middle of learning about plasma energy and developing plasma energy formulas for enhancing his own health and the health of others. And it was really an awesome gift that he gave, because you're sitting here with all these different jars of plasma energy kind of going, what are we going to do with this? And so he and I talked, and he said, well, why don't we just start making it available to others? And so we were off and running in mid-70s. Somebody might call it your golden twilight years or whatever. And that didn't slow him down in the least. That had nothing. That never even entered our minds.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and I want to back up a little bit and say that he was learning and doing acupuncture in the 1970s on racehorses and animals, and he was always drawn to alternative means of health, and he was very, very good at it.
Yeah, he really was, and he was drawn to alternative energies. We still have some things he made, devices he made in the 2000s. Different cloud busters and orgone energy devices, and so yeah, he was always exploring things. So, and what about, I don't know if it's bravery or just saying, okay, here we go, grab his hand, we're on the move again, doing something else. So I would not say that I went kicking and screaming. I usually said, okay, if that's what you want to do, here we go. And some of them were great adventures, some of them were lesser adventures. So, well, let's talk about how Be Brave is sent to you when you get that, and then I'll talk about the energies that you get.
Okay. So in the warm months, you will get a glass vial with the plasma energy solution in it. During the winter, even if you live in a warm part of the country, you will get a BPA-free plastic vial, because these glass vials will freeze and break where they are shipped from in the winter. And then if you're out of the country, you will get 2 patches that you can use to charge a clear glass or plastic container to get your plasma energy water.
Right. And if you're going to put together a lot of what you have on hand for other people, you can get the vials, you can order them online, you can make the patches.
And we have a video about making patches.
Yes, we do. And if you're going to do a bulk effort for a lot of people, printer paper sprayed with the water. Let it dry thoroughly, and it's going to go in a letter, and they're going to get instructions to go watch the video on how to make patches. And so if you were to take printer paper and make a pair of patches, you want it to end up in quarters. Now I have 4 quarters. 1 quarter is going to be 1 patch, and 3 quarters is going to be the other patch. And then you're going to put them together pretty much like we have right there. And just because it's printer paper, the patch is going to end up this size instead of this size. Guess what? Same energy fields.
The great thing about this is that once you have the vial and or the patches and you've charged your water, you can share this with however many people you want to share it with, because the plasma energy is here and it's good forever.
And with the plasma energy that I have, that I shared with Stephanie, and she shares with someone else, and they share with someone else, it is not going to diminish in strength or quality. And there's not an expiration date on it. So it's the same. And that's probably a good way to segue into a little thing I put together here, and it's plasma energy is like sunshine. If the sun shines in the sky over North Carolina in the morning, and let's say we have sunny skies across the country, the same quality of sunshine is going to be over Nebraska. The same quality of sunshine is going to be over California. The same is going to be over Alaska. So just because it started over North Carolina doesn't mean that it was wearing out over Alaska.
Right.
So plasma energy is like a little bit of sunshine. Okay? So what's in Dream Big? Well, we've got a lot of energies. We've got a lot of combinations.
Be brave.
Sorry, I'm reading the wrong sheet. Be brave. Sorry about that. Okay, so we also added energies to this. And listen, you're getting a lot of bang for your bucks. And why would I do something like this? Well, look at the times we're in right now. This is June of 2020, and things are just they're kind of a little crazy out there, aren't they?
Yes.
So I want to tell you some of the energies that we're sharing. And it's anxiety relief, cold flu relief, lung support, life force, new tech frequency relief, peace, zinc, gold, B9 Korean salt, amino acids, hemoglobin, CuO, zinc, shungite, silver. And I want to mention why am I putting shungite and silver and that in there? It's because of the electronic soup we're living in. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot going on right now with electronics in our environment. And we need whatever we can do to support our families, ourselves, our pets, and our plants with the best we can give them. It's unlikely that you would find a combination anywhere that would give you gold and silver GANs energies in them. That's a very unusual thing to find. So when you look this up, you're going to find that there is really a lot here for you. And I want that for you to help you to be brave in today's environment.
Yes.
So
be sure you look at all of the ingredients, understand what's in it. It really is a fantastic combination and a really great energy solution.
Thank you. And be sure to see our website, plasmaenergysolution.com. We have many testimonials. We have many blogs. There are a lot of videos on there. There's just a lot of information. Frequently asked questions with the answers that we've given. If you've liked this video, please give me a thumbs up and do share with your friends and family. Thanks.